we came up with the idea to create our own kind of cryptocurrency that was native to the event that would essentially serve as like a loyalty incentive mechanism for people to participate in the event, right? And you can see maybe there's some kind of have some sort of language here written out describing it, but basically, I mean, the easiest way to think of it is basically we just took basically the Chuck E. Cheese model, right? Where it's like you play a game, you earn some tickets, and then you go to the booth and you redeem your tickets for some candy, right? That's basically like the model, right? So we were our goal was to create a way where we could, how do we incentivize people to like buy tickets for one, to actually show up, because to actually participate in the sessions. That was essentially, we created, we worked with the partner to help create this currency. We used a wallet. We created this kind of like white label platform. Earn the currency and then redeem that currency throughout the program for various swag and rewards, right? So and then we called the currency it's called Desk. So we're Coindesk. So Desk coin, it seems fitting, right? So how did people actually earn Desk? You earn Desk by buying a ticket. If you were a former attendee of Consensus, you got an email like the week before. We're basically just giving you free Desk for being an attendee previously. And if you bought a ticket, you would get more Desk. And we had a few kind of pre-event set kind of like 101 type classes where if you participate in that, you'd also get Desk. And then during the virtual chat for all of the sessions, during the event, in the kind of the chat on the sidebar, we would be dropping anywhere from like 2 to 5 different links, desk claim links in this chat. So the first, each link had a maximum amount of desk claims built into it. So the first 50 people that click on this link would get 500 desk. And then we experimented with like way differently by track. So like the keynotes was like everyone's going to go to like, we had like Ray Dalio. Everyone's going to go see Ray Dalio, right? So you don't need to incentivize. So we had that weighted lower than, maybe some of the sponsored sessions, which are just kind of less interesting. We had that weighted higher. So, and then we also had a virtual world networking experience that we built out. And we actually built, there's some pictures on the screen here you can see, where we actually had these little desk coin, like 3D coins embedded into the world, they were hidden in different places in the world. So if you went around and you actually clicked on this, you would earn coin. It would take you to your wallet. You'd be able to earn coin. So it creates like a little treasure hunt in this VR world, right? What can you actually do with Desk? We had a bunch of different types of swag, like physical swag, like hoodies and water bottles and things. We had things like coffee with Michael Casey that you could purchase with your Desk. We had a variety of kind of fun things that you could do. We also had we created some kind of fun like moments, like you see a lot of media companies that are creating their own kind of NFTs of like their covers or their famous moments in history or whatever. So we kind of created some fun moments of history, showcasing some of our journalism over the last 8 years we've been around. And then, so the idea is like they earn Desk during the course of the event, and then they come into the store and they buy stuff with it, right? How are we going to determine this is successful or not? If people go into this and they're trying to basically like hack the system somehow, right? They're trying to game the system somehow, like even though it creates some problems for us, that's a good sign that that we have something that people actually want to use. It's valuable enough for them to try to game the system. So we actually found out about like halfway through that people were buying these NFTs and they figured out how to like relist them for a higher price. So some of the NFTs would be all sold out, and all for like say one of these would be like 10,000 Desk, and all of a sudden they're all sold out, and then another one pops in for like 50,000. It's like, wait a minute, where'd that come from? Like who posted that? And we realized that people were just like buying these and then trying to flip them to save up for more, to get more Desk for more expensive items.
Aaron, this would only happen in your world, I think. The rest of us mere mortals. You had to.
One important point to explain how that's even possible is because basically those NFTs are not on our platform. They are residing on a blockchain that you have interaction to as an account holder on that chain, and then that information is pushed to our. So it's not like we have control, to some extent, but this stuff is being pushed from outside. So there is this yeah, and it's an interesting, and it speaks a little bit to and also how you deal with these communities. They are external to you. They have their own power. You have to sort of create some level of autonomy to what these people do in this process.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially these things become like a public good, right?
Right.
In the sense that once it's on the blockchain, it's like, you know, once they own this thing, they can do whatever they want with it, essentially, right?
Yeah, but I think also it's knowing your audience. I mean, you knew your audience would bank and get their desk and then know what to do with it and know how to hack it, know how to resell it.
We wanted to provide a simple and easy way for people that are maybe new to crypto, to our industry. Because I mean, our industry is a little bit intimidating to get take your first steps, like open your first wallet or do your first transaction. So we wanted to really provide like a simple and easy way, basically risk-free way of doing all these things for the first time. So we put a lot of thought into like the user experience and just making sure that this is like as smooth and easy as possible for someone who might be doing this for the first time.
And the engagement was terrific. Yeah.